let's talk about the concept of wellness. We hear this word a lot, don't we? It's used to name things, wellness center, wellness this, that. It's in our own name, Wilderness Wellness Chiropractic, because it's the ultimate goal of what we want for our patients. So what does wellness care look like in chiropractic? Well, let's say we have a patient that comes in and they've gotten themselves in some sort of healthcare crisis. They're down here in the pain zone. Pain, numbness, weakness, tingling, any sort of name, symptom, allergies, heartburn, headaches, whatever else. They're sick, and we get them a block of visits, a bunch of adjustments, boom, 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 and we get them up here where they're actually doing pretty well. It's at this point that we want to consider the concept of wellness. Question: does anything just stay the same by ignoring it? If we ignore our fitness, if we don't work out, do we just stay in the same shape forever? If we ignore our car, does it just run good forever? If we ignore our teeth, do they just stay the same? If we ignore our bank account, does that just stay the same? No, right? Nothing stays the same. Everything's falling apart over time. We live in a world of laws and physics, and one of those laws is called entropy, which shows that everything's falling apart over time. Think of your home. Every single year, there's some sort of maintenance that you have to do in order to keep your house from falling apart, just from sheer nature. Water damage, erosion, the sun cooking shingles off the top of the roof, drought killing the lawn, all these things you have to do to prevent your home from just falling apart over time, just from being outside in nature. In fact, our body's doing the same thing each and every day. It's entropy. You're combating entropy. Everything's falling apart. And so we know that's the case. So if we go through our care and we just stop, if we take our foot off the gas pedal of the car, does the car just keep going at the same speed? If the pilot pulls back on the throttle of the plane, does it just keep flying through the air at 500 miles per hour? No, right? Everything falls apart over time. Everything stops on its own. There's a limiting characteristic to everything that we do. And so if we just quit our care, what do you think will happen? Maybe even faster. And we're back down here and we have to start all over again, because nothing stays the same, right? If I get in good shape and I'm strong, do I just get to stop working out? I saved some money this week. I don't think I'll do that again. I practiced my guitar. I don't think I need to do that again for the rest of my life. I went to the dentist. I'm done doing that, right? Everything in life that's worth doing and is good for you requires some maintenance over time. And so here in chiropractic, if we come in and we get adjusted every once in a while, it's good. It's better than nothing. But even then, you'll eventually run and get yourself into some trouble again. But if we make our adjustments really regular, like this, boom, 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 it doesn't even have a chance to get too bad. This is the person that comes in every week. This is the person that comes in whenever they feel like it. And this is the person that doesn't come in at all. Well, which one do you want to be? Well, I want to be this one. And in the grand scheme of things, it's cheap. Going to the chiropractor is cheap. It's not expensive. It's an absolute gift. And you get to have it because everything's falling apart over time. We have this concept of wellness that's hanging on maintenance, just like everything else in life, with some regularity over time. In fact, we have some people here that want to be in here 2 to 3 times a week, and they're in here every time I turn around. Boom, 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 boom. They don't want their body to age as fast as possible. They want to have their nerve power as full as possible. They want to have their mobility as good as possible. They want to have their sleep as good as possible, their energy as good as possible, their attitude as good as possible. So every time I turn around, they're in here. And how awesome is that? Nothing's ever bad. Nothing ever gets bad for them. They're rarely sick versus I'm just going to quit. But quitters never prosper, especially when it comes to your health. And so the key is wellness care. It's our specialty here. We have the plans and the prices to allow you to do it. You get yourself shaped up, some periodic adjustments over time, and whoever stays in the trenches the longest is who wins. Whoever works out the longest is who wins. Whoever saves money consistently the longest is who wins. Whoever studies the subject the longest is who becomes the absolute expert. And so let's stop thinking short term, just like we may be programmed to do, and think long term, years, decades, because we want to end up down here and we want to be happy and not look back at nothing but regret, pain, and of course debilitation, cane, walker, wheelchair, or even worse. So get yourself some some consistent chiropractic care, wellness care. It's an absolute gift. I promise you will change your life just like it did for me and millions of others.